Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I have some finishes and some progress reports to make. And it's was a rainy day yesterday, which is a blessing for a sewist who wants to be at the sewing machine. And if it's too rainy outside, I guess I'll have to stay in and sew. So that's what I did, and I got some good progress made this weekend too. So the first thing that I was able to do was Saturday was the release of block 10 of the Cali and Co mystery block of the month. So that is the block pattern, and this is my block. So there we go. Do it like that, see, since I'm holding it like that. So that's my version, and that's that version. So that is done. That was pretty good. Got that done the day after the pattern was released. I'm very proud of myself. I also saw a wonderful friend this weekend, that one of the friends that I went shopping with, and she bought me under my nose a surprise gift. We had an event one year where her and I went to the Maine State Quilt Show by ourselves, and we found some glow-in-the-dark fabric, but we wanted to see if it really glowed in the dark, and we couldn't figure out how to do that, so we crawled under a table that had a tablecloth over it, so it was pitch black under there. So we're in the vendor's booth under their table looking at the fabric. It was pretty funny, and the vendor was like, well, that's interesting and a new way to look at the glow-in-the-dark fabric. So anyway, she bought me a panel with glow-in-the-dark fabric for Halloween, and I've never seen this panel before. It's got Halloween countdown. So this was purchased at Martin's, which I had spoken about in my last video, which is an outlet store in Maine that gets all kinds of various things, household, clothing, shoes, internet stuff that they buy that from places that are closing. It's just their saying is, should have bought it when saw it at Martin's. And so when we're there, if somebody keeps going back to something and says, oh, I can't decide whether to get it, have to sing them the song, because it won't be there the next time they come. So this, just in case you wanted this panel, it's Urban Essence Designs for Blank Quilting Corporation, called Halloween Countdown. www.blankquilting.net. So, and this is glow in the dark. We took it somewhere where we could look at it this weekend, and there's lots of parts of it that are glow in the dark. And the pumpkins look very evil looking in the dark. So anyway, thank you, Amanda. It's a wonderful gift. Next, I also was able to, as you know, my October UFO challenge with Crazy Moose Fabrics is No Fowl Play, which is a panel quilt that is being made into a wall hanging. And this is the pattern that I was able to get online long ago with instructions for using this panel and making it into a quilt. So I got one panel done, and I have the pieces made that I just have to put together all the different borders. But this is the first one, and I got pieced. Maybe I can tilt this over here so I can stand back farther. And this might be better. So see all of that. There we go. So that is my first top for No Fowl play that I have pieced together. So those are the progress things I got. And then, as you know, I also have, I got my first box with So Let's Make a Bag. I haven't done the projects yet because I'm trying to get this done so I can get entered into the drawing for Crazy Moose Fabrics. If you get your top, if you get the project top made, you get entered in once. If you get it completely done, quilted and bound, you get your project, you get your name in twice for the Wheel of Award. And I've won, one quarterly award got me a win, and I got a $25 gift certificate. So, yeah, I want to get my name in there again and plus I want to get this finished. So I'm going to be working on that, pretty focusing on that for the rest of this month. So I have on my agenda doing the Let's Make a Bag projects. I also want to make the eye case that I got for the Renaissance bag. That's probably going to be made first because I can use that for various things right now. But I got my email on Sunday for the December 2025 box. And it tells you what projects you're going to make. And it also gives you the choices for what fabrics you want to use. And they have 6 different colorways that are available to us. And we had to go to the link that connected to our subscription in order to select our colorway. We won't get charged for this until December 1st, and then it gets mailed out around December 15th. So they work pretty far ahead getting your information on what you want and stuff. So the cost for the December box is $125. Then this box is every 3 months, so it's $125 once every 3 months. And with shipping, it's $135, and you get between 2 to 5 projects. The last box I got was 3 projects. This box is going to be 2 projects. And I don't want to give you the link, but in this PDF that they give you, the link is on the first page, on the bottom of the first page that you click to go to choose your colorway if you have a subscription. So if you go onto their website and sign up for their waiting list, once the people with subscriptions have all made their choices for their colorway, then they will then open it up they will send you an email. All the people on the wait list, Mark Shotwell will send you an email, and it will give you the opportunity to sign up for the box, and he will give you a link to choose your colorway and pay for the subscription. And then after he's opened that up for all the wait list people, then if there's any boxes or colorways left, then they will open it up to the general public on their website. So if you're interested in getting the Let's Make a Bag, you need to go over to the website and sign up for the wait list. And then after the people with subscriptions make their choices, they will then send an email to everybody on the wait list to give them a choice of the colorways. So all these colorways might not be available then because we might have chosen them. So my printer is not doing well, but this is a sample of the colorways. So this is a light tulip pink colorway for Project 1 and Project 2. And Amy will be probably doing a YouTube where she's showing these colorways on her YouTube channel at some point. This is Tula Pink with the dark colorways. You can see the wolves. And here's Ruby Star Catnap. This is actually, I think that was a solid bluish color, but my printer is running out of ink. And this I think also was a solid color, but printer's running out of ink, so these colors are not true, but it gives you kind of an idea. And the small project for both of the colorways, for like the Tula Pink and the Ruby Star and the next one, are the same. The small project fabrics. So this is the one that I'm getting, which has some purples in it. And this is actually purple. These are purples. And this is the small project, or the second project. And then this is Clothworks. This is the 6th choice. So you need to actually see her video when she puts that out to find out what those colorways actually look like, because this ink, yeah. But the first project is the Explorer Tote, and it's they're going to be giving us enough stuff to make the large Explorer Tote, which is big. It's big. I went online and looked up Explorer Tote, and it's big. And that's a noodle head pattern called Explorer Tote. So if you wanted to look that up and then think of that in the different colorways, it's going to be pretty sweet. And it has, I think it has like, it has some pockets on the outside. It has a recessed zipper in the top that's optional. And it has some slip pockets on the inside. And the pattern has a large on a small, I'm pretty sure, but we're gonna get the stuff for the large. And then the second project is the Mia, and this is a Sally Tomato pattern over here. It's a small pouch. It was on the Let's Make a Bag website. It was like, you could use it for storing. Can be used as a little small sling handbag, crossbody bag, or you could use it for a pouch or something. So I'll probably be using it as a pouch and storing some stuff in it. Taking long. But anyway, so I wanted to let you know that the December information is out there. So if you are interested in getting this, go over to So Let's Be Quilty. There's a link on there for So Let's Make a Bag subscription too. Go to So Let's Make a Bag and sign up for the wait list for the December box if you aren't already a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, you better make your fabric choices. I wonder which one will run out first. The Tula Pink one was pretty cool for my purposes. Well, they all looked pretty cool, actually. Yeah, so I think there's no losers in these fabric choices. If I had to go with the Ruby Star, I'd go with the black background one. But anyway, pretty cool. And I've seen these fabrics on new collections too. So if you do decide to subscribe to this bag, if you could mention in their comments section when you're placing your order, like I think they have a box that for notes or something. If you could mention that you saw it on my channel, they'll give me $10 off my box. Not necessary if you don't want to, but if you wanted to, that would be nice if you did that. They're trying to see where people are coming from that come over and get their box, so that's helpful for them too. All right, so that is what's happening this week. So I've got my choice made for this, for the So Let's Make a Bag for December. I am going to be working on No Foul Play, putting together. I have all like the strips up here. I have those made. I have the flowers all appliqued. I have this cut out, but what I noticed was that I have to, because panels are so freaky, you know, is like size wise, in order to cut out the panel with the little skinny brown little tiny border around it, the sizing that I have seems to be different than what the pattern has. So the instructions they gave for the size of the white on these borders is a little bit different than what is actually the panel actually came out as. So I had to cut down my blue that's around the panel in order to make it the size of these. So that's what I'm doing, is making the size of the panel with this dark blue with the border around it, making that the size of the length of these white borders before I sew anything together. And then when I sew these strips onto the white borders, I just make them the same size as the flower strip. Just make it the same size as that. So that's how I've been putting this together, because these sawtooth blocks up here are 7.5 by 4 inches for each block. And much to my surprise, when I sewed them together, it actually worked out so that I could put these cornerstones up here in the corner. I couldn't believe it that it actually worked out. So if you find this pattern online and you want to make it, the key is to make your panel block, this panel block here, the blue, make that so it's the same size as the instructions for this flower applique strip for all sides. So, and then work it from there, and the sawtooth borders fit. So hopefully I can do the second one the same and get that to fit. We'll see, hopefully, but my brain has to all be there. So anyway, I will be working on the second, piecing together the second top for that. And then I will be just working on the quilting on one of them. The second one can wait to be quilted and stuff. I just need to have one of them completely done, but I want to get the top pieced while I know what I did and don't forget, so that I can get it together right. And then I'm going to also be working on my slow stitch journal for one time this week. And then I will be working on my Beauty All Around wool applique, doing the buttonhole stitch around that for an hour this week. So that's my plans for this week. And I will get to work. So let me know how your past week went. Did you get any finishes done? And let me know what you're planning for this week. And have a wonderful time sewing. All right. Bye-bye.